Coming up on Takedown with Chris Hansen.
Ready to go?
In Genesee County, Michigan, a man with a disturbing past has not learned his lesson and is at it again.
Hey, how you doing? I'm gonna have you take a seat right over there.
But he's not getting away that easy.
Trust me, you don't want to do that.
And where he's been before will leave you stunned.
How long did you have to go to prison?
7 years.
7 years. So what does that make you?
Stupid.
After the briefing, it's off to the Sting House in this modest neighborhood in the suburbs. A ghost detective has been chatting with a man looking for sex with an underage girl. And just who this man is both surprising and sadly not surprising.
We believe this next alleged predator is a registered sex offender?
Yes,
And how do we know that?
based on the information that we gathered from the conversation.
Got it. And what does he say?
Right out of the gate, first thing is want to taste your niece.
And he's saying this to you thinking you're the aunt who's
Yes,
15.
yes. I told him how old she was, informed me that he was Black, wanted to know if she was okay. You know, I said, she's 15, I don't want to share her photos all over the internet. And he said, is she okay? And I said, we talked about the price. I said, can you do 100? I said, hell yes, she is. I wouldn't be doing this if she wasn't. He let me know that he couldn't do 100 because he just paid rent. But we have agreed to a price of $50. At first he wanted to meet to see if we were both comfortable with each other.
Right.
I said, I'll agree to the $50 if he wanted to do it tonight. And that was it.
And he's on his way. How far out do we think he is?
Penn Galley. Yeah, so about 10 minutes if you want to go ahead.
And so does he say that he's a registered sex offender, or basically you were able to?
We did a reverse search.
Do you know the first name?
Ray.
Ray. And do we know an age?
Tony.
Tony. And do we have an age?
58.
58, registered sex offender, and he's coming for a 15-year-old girl. Never gets shocking.
One would think he should know better, having been to prison, being on the registered sex offender list, being on probation. But none of that stops Tony from showing up.
It's 1 mile away.
1 mile away. All right, let's get ready.
Hi. Sorry, that door is a little sticky. We just moved in here. You thought I was joking? Why? So I seen you drive really slow and then you turned around right there.
I said I was right there, but that.
You had an iPhone? iPhones take you to that end of the subdivision.
Yeah, it took me right there.
Yeah, they're really weird. I'm gonna go throw my phone on the charger real fast because I'm at 15% and I don't want it to die. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
I'm gonna have you take a seat right over there.
Nah.
Well, you don't, trust me, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
Not. Put your hands behind my back.
Yep.
Tony did not take my advice, and he tried to make a run for it,
Come on, man.
which only leads to him being put in cuffs. Can't say I didn't warn him.
Man.
Ray, come on over here.
Have a seat for me.
So what was your plan tonight?
What's no plan?
Well, tell me why you're here. Help me to
To
understand.
be honest, I just came, man.
You just came?
Yeah.
Well, what happened? It's Ray, right?
Nothing.
Ray is your name?
My name Tony.
Tony.
Yeah.
That's your real name is Tony.
Yeah.
And Tony, how old are you?
50.
50. 50 or?
58.
58, okay. Tell me what happened. How did you get in this situation?
To be honest, I caught something and I came and I was just coming I wasn't gonna do shit. I'm honest with you.
And tell me exactly what happened tonight.
I caught an ad.
Right. From the internet.
Yeah.
From one of those platforms.
Yes.
Right. And what was the ad for?
It was saying a niece and somebody.
Right. So it was a woman who was offering her niece for sex.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. And how old was the niece, did it say?
I don't know it. I don't know. They texted and she said she was underage, but that's why I wanted to see if they was
wanted to see.
lying, because I ain't want to do no underage.
You didn't want to
No.
have sex with anybody
No.
underage. You were in a situation like this before. And what happened in that other situation?
To be honest, I had a girlfriend,
Mm-hmm.
and she accused me of the shit
Of what shit?
of trying to mess with her daughter.
Right. And did you mess with her daughter?
No,
And how old was the daughter?
I think at the time her daughter was probably like 13.
13. And so what happened in that case? She just wrongfully
I mean,
accused
I'd
you?
met a couple people and I done talked to them and told them my situation, basically my testimony.
Right. So take me back to this other situation with the girlfriend you had with a 13-year-old daughter.
Right,
She accused you
right.
of being inappropriate with the 13-year-old
Well,
daughter.
basically, yeah, because I got close to him like a father figure.
Father figure.
And basically, she say, if you don't be with me, then I'm going to make your life miserable.
So you broke up with the mother.
So I done met a couple of people and I done talked to them and tried to talk them out of this situation because I didn't have first-hand experience with it.
Right. Okay, so back up to the other situation, though. You were going to break up with the mother,
Yeah,
and the mother threatened you and said, if you break up with me, I'm going to allege that you had sex with my daughter,
Yeah.
or had a sexual contact with my daughter.
yeah.
And so then what happened?
I came back to Flint. It was in Ipsy. And she used to clean up for the judge. So
For the judge,
I had to take a cop.
you had to take a guilty plea.
And I got locked up for it.
You got
And
locked up.
Since then, like I say, these situations, I like to talk to them. And
So because of your situation having to go to prison
yeah,
for having sex with a 13-year-old girl,
I didn't have sex with her.
but you pleaded guilty to that charge.
Well, I pleaded no contest.
You pleaded no
know,
contest.
you told me to.
Right. Okay. And how long did you have to go to prison?
7 years.
7 years. Where'd you go?
I went to Jackson,
Jackson.
left there and went to St. Louis.
So just so I understand this correctly, because you got locked up after pleading no contest to improper sexual contact with a 13-year-old girl, the daughter of the woman you used to date,
Right.
you now talk to people from time to time about not getting into this situation?
Yeah. That probably ain't the smartest thing to do, but I mean, a couple of times I didn't stop the people from doing it, though.
You did. And so what was your message to this 15-year-old girl tonight?
I was gonna tell her that shit. Like,
You're going to tell her?
yeah, about my story.
And what about the aunt?
What about her?
Were you going to talk to her?
I mean, whoever was willing to talk, if she was willing to talk to her.
A convicted felon and registered sex offender turned Good Samaritan. Well, I've heard that one before.
You brought some money with you.
I was going to the store.
To buy what?
Man, listen, we barbecuing at work tomorrow.
You're barbecuing at work tomorrow. And you just decided on your way to the store to get the barbecue,
Yeah.
you were going to come by here.
Yeah, and talk to them. That's why I was
Talk
hoping
to
they
them.
came outside to let them know why they doing this.
Now, the chat you had with them indicates maybe you thought the girl was going to be
I mean, I
barbecue
said something
treat for
crazy.
tonight.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah. I mean, I talked that, but that was just to get them outside.
I want to taste your niece.
I wasn't finna go through with that.
What did you
I
mean
know
when
you
you
don't
said,
believe
I
me.
want to taste your niece?
I mean, that's what I said. I ain't gonna lie to you.
She was going to be your barbecue tonight.
Hell no.
Well, that's what it says.
I wasn't gonna do it, though. That's what I'm telling you. I wasn't gonna go through with it.
Tony, besides the 2002 no contest plea that landed you in prison for 7 years,
Right.
criminal sexual conduct in the second degree with a person under 13 or under,
Right.
have you been in trouble with the law before or any
Not
other
at all.
time?
Not at all.
Since you got out, have you been into trouble?
Not at all.
But tonight, as we speak, you are a registered sex offender.
Yes, sir.
You have to report.
Yes, sir.
Who do you report to?
The state police.
And what do you suppose the state police are going to say when they find out you've been arrested in a sting operation here in Genesee County, Michigan? How's that going to go over, Tony?
Not good.
Not good. They're going to send your tail back to prison, aren't they? Well, Tony, there's something you need to know. I'm Chris Hansen, and I do stories on men who try to meet kids for sex. Have you seen those stories?
No.
To Catch a Predator, Takedown, Hansen versus Predators. This is one of those stories. Is there anything else you want people to know about what led you here tonight?
A stupid ass decision.
And what do you say to other men who are thinking about doing the same thing you did
It's
tonight?
stupid as fuck.
Stupid as fuck. So what does that make you?
Stupid as fuck.
Anything else you want to say?
No, sir.
All right, there's some people here who are going to take it from here. And they're going to put you through a process that you're probably familiar with,
Like what?
like criminal charges.
Sir.
The rest of this is not up to me. I know, but I don't have the power. I don't have the control over the situation. These people do.
Well, let me talk to them.
Okay, well, they're going to come out right now and talk to you. And they'll take you to a place where you can explain it the best you can. Do you have anything else in your pocket? Any weapons? Any weapons in the truck?
No.
In your SUV?
No.
No guns in there?
Oh, no, I can't carry guns. and
Yeah.
stuff like
Well, you're also not supposed to come into a house to try to have sex
You're
with a
exactly. I
15-year-old
wasn't
girl.
going to have sex, I swear, sir.
Is it hard as a registered sex offender? Do they make it difficult on you here in Michigan?
Yeah.
It'll be harder now, isn't it?
Well, to be honest, I won't be talking to nobody no more.
Yeah. Well, that's because they're not going to give you a phone in prison, probably. But
Sir,
I'm telling you, it's up to these gentlemen here.
please. Sir.
All right, I'm going to let them take over. Tony was charged with child sexually abusive activity. Tony, thanks for talking to me.
Appreciate it.
Accosting and soliciting a minor, using a computer to commit a crime, and violating his probation. Coming up on Takedown with Chris Hansen.
He says, "Are you a virgin?"
A 30-year-old man is looking for sex with a 15-year-old girl.
House is clean.
And this one has a criminal past. Violent assault, terroristic threats, strangulation. But it's my interview with him that's truly shocking. Well, Cody, I'm Chris Hansen.
I know who you are. I've watched you. Just on the other side of the screen.
And you'll never believe what happened after our investigation. The man coming to meet with a 15-year-old girl is 30-year-old Cody. And Captain Abels and I both know what's at stake for these types of investigations. We have a man coming over, a 30-year-old,
Yes.
who wants to hook up with a 15-year-old girl.
Yes.
And he may have a criminal history.
Yeah, so we're looking into that part now. We do have him identified, but we're looking into it now. May have some possible priors for the same activity.
How frightening is it that somebody could walk into a home to have sex with a child and have a violent criminal past?
Yeah, it's very disturbing, and it's you know, it's something that we need to be prepared for as well. But when we're doing this, but then also, yeah, just that they can just come into a random house and do that. It's certainly scary.
And there's no doubt, based upon Cody's chat, as to what his intention is.
No, it was based on the conversation. It was perfectly clear what his intention was tonight.
He went into detail about the size of his penis, asked if she was a virgin, things like that. You don't ask that unless you want to go through with the act.
That's correct.
Upon closer look, Cody, in fact, has been in prison for violence, intimidation, strangulation, and making terroristic threats. Everyone is in place as Cody pulls up to the Sting House. The decoy greets him. And it always amazes me when these alleged child predators try and be courteous.
House is clean. Can we take my boots off?
That's whatever you're comfortable with.
Okay. You definitely look like the person.
It's all illegal. But I mean, my lunch break up like that. Okay?
Okay.
The decoy excuses herself, and the strike team swoops in for the takedown.
Put your hands up, don't move. Put your hands up!
Whoa.
Stand up. Turn around.
Stand up. Keep your hands up. No, sir.
Stand up. Turn around.
I didn't do anything.
Back.
What?
Ease up. Ease up. Relax. Ease up.
Cody is put in cuffs and read his rights. As he answers questions for the task force, I wait in the shadows, taking in every word he said. Hey, Cody. How you doing tonight? Good. Help me to understand how you ended up here tonight. What led up to this? Started with a chat online.
I matched with a girl online. I tried several times, like I know she's underage.
Right.
And I told her some of the questions that she asked. She said, you know, it was very personal, and I honestly didn't know what to say, because
I honestly felt like I was getting coerced into saying some things.
Right.
And I was even told her I was uncomfortable, and I stated several times, I said, is this something, am I going to get in trouble for coming over?
Like many alleged predators I've talked to, Cody knows how this works.
Why were you so concerned about getting into trouble for coming over?
Because I know what this is.
You know
I've
what
seen
this
it on
is.
TV.
And what is it, Cody?
It's called a sting.
A sting.
Yes. It's where you guys take girls and you put them on an app and they meet guys and you try to, it's called to catch a predator.
To catch a predator.
Yes, sir.
And you've
I'm
seen
not
these.
a predator. I've never been.
You're not a predator.
No. I know it seems like that now.
But you see how this looks, Cody.
Yes, I understand that's what it looks like.
You're 30 years old.
Yes, sir. I know. I just turned 30 and I was honestly just going to come over and cuddle. I honestly always bring a condom because I have other people that I have intercourse with that are of age.
Right.
I've never even.
And so you're going to cuddle with this 15-year-old and then go have sex with somebody of age, so you needed the condom with you? Okay. Now, I'm going to share with you some of the things that you shared with this person you thought was 15, and you tell me which part of this is coercion. I'm big. You'll have to lay down and relax. I'll work it in. What did you mean by that specifically? Like I have a big dick. If it happened, I'm big. I'll try to be easy. Pain is only a little, but it'll be okay. What part of that was coercion?
I asked several times before if that's what this was. And I never got a response. Nobody ever said anything. She says those don't exist. Those are not real.
When you asked what this was, are you talking about a sting?
Yes, sir. Because that's why I was saying those things to try to test her.
You were just testing her to make sure it was okay to come over and mentor her? I'm confused, Cody.
As in,
This doesn't make a lot of sense, your
I know
story,
it don't.
you know?
Yes, sir. What I'm trying to say is, I honestly was just going to come over here and mentor her.
Mentor her. Do you
But I
see
was
why a guy
forced.
like me
She's-
would not buy that story?
I understand that. And
If you were me, what would you think?
she asked, what else would you want to do? And I told her, I even talked to her on the phone. And I told her, I said, look, I'm not trying to get in any trouble. I don't want to do that. That's not what I want.
Why did you have to explain that your penis was so big you were going to have to work it in and that it might hurt? Why was that necessary?
I don't
Is that
know.
part of the mentoring process? Was that part of the
No,
tutoring?
It's not part of the
Well,
mentoring
explain
process.
that to me, Cody. Because I'm having a hard time understanding it, quite honestly.
It's okay. It's not part of the process. I was being honest, but I wasn't going to do that. Never did I say I
Why
wanted
even
to.
share that information with a 15-year-old girl? That's creepy in and of itself, don't you think?
Yes, sir.
But the hard part I have in all this is why a guy like you even gets involved in the conversation with someone he knows is 15, and if you suspect that this is some sort of a sting, why show up? Why didn't you think about this on the drive over? How long was the drive over here?
19 minutes.
19 minutes. And in that 19 minutes, did you ever think, Cody,
Yes, and when I got
I'm an
here,
idiot?
I was gonna, whenever I got here and I saw her and I saw like that it wasn't her, and that even if it was her, I was gonna tell her like, look, I'm not comfortable.
Why did you ask if you could take off your boots then? That sounds like somebody who wants to get comfortable.
No, it's because it's respectful to take your boots off at the
Is
door.
it respectful to have sex with a 15-year-old girl, which is rape, by the way?
No,
What should happen to you, Cody?
I don't know. I'd like to go home, but I know that's probably not gonna happen.
You'd like to go home.
Yes, sir. I knew it was wrong, and I was gonna cancel whenever I got here anyways.
But why even show up? Why even take that chance?
No, I understand.
It's like, why even go?
It's to make sure that she was real. And like to tell her that even if it was because she asked.
Call her on the phone, Cody. Text her. This is the problem with your story, which is everything you're telling me belies the truth of what you did. You see what I'm saying? If you thought it was a setup, why show up? If your intent was to come over here and mentor her or tell her you weren't going to have sex with her, you could have done that over the phone or via text. If you were worried about her welfare, you could have dialed 911 and said, hey, there's a young woman home alone who wants to have sex.
I could honestly do it in person because...
Why take the risk? You've been to prison, right?
Yeah.
You like prison? You want to go back?
No, sir, I don't.
It's not a pleasant place, is it?
No, I honestly learned my lesson, and this like the first time I've ever done anything like this. Like, I've never even...
You've got a rap sheet.
A lot of it's violence, I know.
Violence. Terroristic threats. Intimidation. Strangulation. Do I have that right?
Yes, sir.
What's a judge going to do to you when this case comes up?
Throw the book at me.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to go back to that life. I know what I did was wrong. Know what I said was wrong. I understand that. But honestly, when I got here, I was going to cancel. And I know I could have texted, I could have called 911. I know that. I understand. But I honestly had no intentions of doing that.
So what do you say to other guys who are having chats online with girls who they believe are underage and they're thinking about making this drive over to a house where they think a girl is home alone or a boy is home alone? What do you say to those guys?
It's a sick individual, but that's not...
It's a sick individual?
Yes, sir.
But here you are, looking like a sick individual. What do you say to other men thinking about doing exactly what you did tonight?
Don't do it.
Okay.
Don't even think about it.
And what do you say to yourself as you sit here in this predicament?
I don't know what I was thinking. That it was inappropriate for me to even talk to her. There's actually supposed to be an age, like, to even get on those apps.
But we know that kids get on those apps all the time.
I didn't know
That's
that.
not a defense.
No, I honestly didn't know that.
Well, Cody, I'm Chris Hansen.
I know who you are. I've watched you. Just on the other side of the screen.
Just on the other side of the screen. Now you're going to be on the screen with me for our predator investigations.
So this is To Catch a Predator.
This is a series we call Takedown, which is the next generation of To Catch a Predator.
Yes, sir.
And you're on it right now.
I know.
How many times have you watched my predator investigations?
Several times, actually.
Several times.
It's just entertainment. Like, I see some of the things the horrible guys, that people do.
And now you're one of those horrible guys.
But I didn't do anything.
Well, the other guys didn't do anything either because I caught them, just like you got caught. You know, as important as I think these stories are, it breaks my heart a little bit to see a fellow your age in this situation. It really does. And I don't take this lightly when I tell you this. I don't like this one bit.
I didn't. I wasn't going to do anything. I know I wasn't.
All right. Well, I appreciate you talking to me. Thank you very much.
And then he does something no alleged predator has ever done before.
Anything else?
No, sir.
He shakes my hand while he's in cuffs. Cody is taken in for booking and further questioning.
Showing up is showing up. And it's clear in the chat that there was an intent here to meet a 15-year-old girl after a sexually charged conversation. And the thing that continues to confound me after all these years is if they're so suspicious, if they've seen the shows, why show up? And Cody was not able to give me a real good answer for